I feel like she's just so stick in the mud that she can't accept the concept that she isn't right, but I don't think she did it.
Like, I feel like it'd be a little ridiculous if this game's entire, like, roundabout point was Henry Division actually did do all of this, and they were silly for even breaking you out of jail.
I mean, that'd be a twist.
If Henry went to the HQ to get to the council building, why didn't he show up in the HQ logs? The nightmare computer at the entrance to the HQ didn't log Henry entering the HQ. What is this, Rahat?
Contradiction.
The logs contradict your report. What do you want me to say? I don't know how these things work. Maybe there's a malfunction. Maybe he found a way to slip past.
Bro.
Does that seem likely? Stop asking me to do your job. There's nothing in your report about Henry seeing New Night during his escape. The babbling of Alabajir, possessed by a demon. There's only one statue of New Night on this island, correct? What does it matter? Where is it? Why do you care? Just answer the question. The statue is in the barracks. The goddess only gives her attention to soldiers. So how could Henry have seen it last night? He couldn't have. The barracks are secure. He's sprouting gibberish to confuse you, Nenorochito. I'm just going to ask Akiko. Did you take him through the barracks last night? Are you out of your mind? You think I helped him escape? Nonsense! Goodbye, Nenorochito. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? What do you want, Nenorochito? I told you about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island. Are you stupid? The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape into the island. So why execute him at the end of the island? Why let him blink out of existence with the old island? That's the way it is, Nenorochito. Criminals get theirs. He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? You sure he didn't invite the demon in? He was deceived by a god. Don't forget that, Enervizi. We can already hang out again? Okay. Get him. You're going to die. Humor me. Sanabiare. Why did you become a soldier? What is this? What are you doing? Trying to get to know you. Listen, Nenorochito. I'm going to execute this Labajou, not have a therapy session. I'll inflate her ego. Akiko, you're the greatest soldier the Syndicate has ever known. What is this? Respect? You're part of the 19th Sequence invasion. I just want to know about your military background. Sure, that's not too much to ask. Bine. Aseasta. Femie este un cosma. I'm probably butchered like 80% of that. My parents died.
You gotta do it in the thickest American accent you can put on.
My parents died in the war when I was 19.
Shut the fuck up.
No, the fake language.
Nenorochito.
Well, I don't think it's fake.
Siesta femie este un cauchemar.
This is a very real language.
No, it's not.
My parents died when I was 9.
This is where we're losing Romanian viewers.
Vampires aren't real. The Romanians aren't real.
I was orphaned in the army of New Night. I became a child soldier, mastered in guerrilla warfare. At 13, I led an insurgency through my hood Cum country to push your lover damned Harmony out of my country. He's not my You were deceived by him and nearly allowed him to destroy the Syndicate. Now here I am talking to you and wishing I was dead. Do you like killing? I'm not a murderer, I'm a soldier.
Same thing.
I'll placate for now. I didn't say murder. Killing and murder are different.
What?
That's the first intelligent thing out of your mouth, Nenorochito. A soldier has a job to do. We disconnect from life and become blades. We fight to give the world meaning. The world needs conflict. What am I doing talking to you like this? Careful, Akiko, you almost opened up. Goodbye, Nenorochito. Wake up! May light be bright, and may you reach the moon.
But yeah, Crimson, what are the Romanians going to do? The offended Romanians unexist at me?
Why are you... What?
Why are you trying to...
Romanians all of a sudden.
He's the racist one here. I am trying my best to pronounce this language that I've never heard before in my life, and
That's because it doesn't exist.
No.
Shut up.
Like Australia and New Zealand.
Okay,
and
now he's just
Finland.
doing a bit. Anyways, die.
It was a bit from the beginning.
Get new material.
This was new material. You have
Ooh,
never
tomato, tomato, tomato.
To me, get better material.
Being a fake racist online isn't a good bit.
I wouldn't even call that racism. That's a common joke to say a country doesn't exist.
The only ones you can make jokes about that for are England and France.
England? France?
Yes.
I've heard New Zealand, I've heard Australia, I've heard Finland. I have never heard France.
I need Akiko's blood vial if I want to get in there. The bars on the prison bridge have been destroyed. I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cells connect to the mainland by this bridge. There's some residue. I'll run it through Starlight.
Oh, shit.
Congratulations.
Residue sample 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, and 0. Oh, fuck, son of a bitch.
Polypicted
0.
DNA, acrylon trial.
Acrylonitrile.
No traces,
Acrylonitrile.
no traces of unknown chemicals found. I got at least 3 out of those 4 samples correct.
Besides, this is thermite. It doesn't seem to be demonic in nature. Some may have melted through these bars. Oh, you know what that means? We have related information. We gotta go back and talk to them.
You know medical stuff. You should be able to pronounce weird chemical compounds, shouldn't you?
Only the ones that are relevant to me. And
Come
what
on,
I do.
Come on, B. You know
butadiene acrylonitrite is like that's like a polymer plastic found in like space shuttle boosters.
Yeah,
This is
nah,
like rocket fuel.
absolutely not.
Don't use rocket fuel at your clinic.
I do not
This
use
is-
rocket fuel
this
at
is
the clinic.
literally rocket science.
Come on, B. You use chemicals. Surely you can recite the entire periodic table.
Negative.
You just gotta sing that song from Animaniacs.
The way I have to have a script of Steins Gate ready.
How do you feel about C4, Akiko? How did the bars of the bridge get broken? Henry broke through them.
How'd it get burned?
Bro, how did y'all let this happen?
How did a citizen break through the bars? The strength of a demon. Use your head. Stoltz analysis of the residue on the bars said it was explosives. Stoltz is wrong. Your little machine's trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can. Okay, you're unhelpful. I'm not gonna hang out
No,
with you
shut
right
up.
now.
Bro, I told you, bro, she kinda sus.
Hey, Henry Division.
Sus in a good way or sus in a bad way?
Okay,
Sus
I can't
in a
ask you
bad
anything
way.
right now.
You could hang out with him.
Hey.
He's usually
Are you
such a
fucking
social
kidding me?
butterfly.
Are you fucking kidding me? So, yeah, that's right. The funny thing about this game is that whenever I jump, I do a fucking 360-degree turn with my controller. It does not move at all while you're jumping. You have no control while you're jumping. It's just you and the breeze. Anyways, the vibes are returning now because we're leaving that island for a hot minute. So we have a lot of new information and a lot of different people to ask things about, and I think there's a few people we actually haven't talked to yet. At the very least, we haven't.
Are there like
Looks like tons, yeah.
why are there like 4 of the same guy?
Those are all like various goons, I believe.
Uh,
So at the very least, we have important markers with, with Witness, this person we haven't talked to, and Dr. Feelgood. I forget his name.
Dr.
You mean
Doom
Dr.
Jazz?
Doom Jazz?
How could
Oh,
you
yeah,
forget the
Doom
name
Jazz.
Doom Jazz?
Look, I'm gonna level with you. I don't know what happened, like, but right after I got out of my fucking appointment, I just like lost all like feeling in my body. Like I reduced into a pile of mass. I'm just really tired right now. Like, I'm not actually tired, but I just like feel exhausted. Anyways, Soder. Oh yeah,
not soda,
that
that's
dude
water.
too. I forgot about that guy. And I haven't talked to the other bee in this game.
Hello.
At least not recently.
Oh, look at this dazzling obelisk.
It's a charm. Put it on my phone. Or my laptop. Oh, what the hell's this? Another dusk apartment. Small rooms and some of an ocean view. A terrifying, harrowing view of the liquid abyss. A mahjong club meets one building every week. It's a nice.
Oh, so that's what they did with the hotel deck after they tore it down.
It's nice to know that mahjong is prevalent even in this weird hyperspace. Oh hey, Shinji. What's up, bitch?
I like Carmelina's dog. It's about the only thing I do like in this shithole island.
I would like to see the dog.
You're breaking my heart.
Can you
Fucking
pet the
the wrong
dog?
impression. You're near the top of the good part of the list.
You made my day, Shinji.
Don't patronize me, love dies.
We will find the dog. I'm assuming that Carmelina's one of the two people we haven't talked to yet. Oh, is that the item
Yeah.
that we're looking for? Oh, that's the blood
It's a
crystal.
blood crystal.
I mean, that is a item that we're looking for. Just like this one.
Another one. DJ Khaled.
Thanks, Mr. Khaled. Now just don't drive another speedboat into an obvious block in the way.
Wait, did he
Don't
do
you-
that?
Don't drive your jet ski away from all of the visible lights and then post about how you got lost on Snapchat.
DJ Khaled's a
Goodness
very funny
gracious.
little man. Anyways, more soda. Evening hay is obtained. A grape-flavored carbonated alcoholic drink. It's delicious. Too delicious. Dangerously delicious. Delicious. What does the soda gremlin inform me of things after? Like I've bought so much soda now. Some of it alcoholic. Blood crystal.
Pretty sure some of those were just canned cocktails.
Oh, almost definitely.
'Cause one of them was a highball, wasn't it?
All right, I'm searching through trash. I think this is truly the peak of game development. Now, if I
Looked like Disco
recall,
Elysium.
now if I recall correctly, we were also looking for an item that was on a bench between these apartments and the good apartments. Damn, there's so much blood. What do you think blood crystals taste like? Do you think they're just like
Blood.
blood pops?
Blood.
Like you just lick it and it's like and you're just like ugh,
probably-
bloody.
They're
Probably
like
tastes
red orcs.
metallic.
Muzak. Okay. That is potentially a vibe. We don't know. For sure. Imperfect dominoes obtained. What makes them imperfect? Actually, hold on, there might be more shit up here. I wouldn't... No, that doesn't go anywhere else.
Maybe it's something like perfect dominoes wouldn't fall over.
Hmm? In that case, wouldn't most dominoes be imperfect?
Well, I mean,
Yes.
they're crazy god people. They don't have good standards.
You know what? Fair enough. Anyways,
They probably use dominoes to actually play dominoes like an insane person.
What else would you use dominoes for if not eating?
Domino trail. Trying to stop Mr. Domino and failing.
But nobody can stop Mr. Domino. You know this.
Exactly. That hasn't stopped the world from trying. I remember when I was a young lad of 17
Praise,
and I tried
purity,
to stop
perfection.
Mr. Domino.
Love it or hate it, nobody can stop Mr. Domino. Anyways, let's jump over here again now that I've got this collectible item that I don't know what does. I mean, it's a t-shirt. I assume that I just... Oh, what the fuck? The Way of Blood bar? Oh, wait a minute. This is on the 25th island already. Oh, that's right. We were voicing these characters, weren't we, B?
I think it was you and Khan, but everywhere you go, there's the hum. And the whole island hums with something.
Is it Dread?
No, maybe. I think it's secrets. They take on a life of their own, and they become tangible.
Secrets cause dread.
Maybe.
Cool! Oh, so the other island is already
can
like
find
ready,
that.
and people are there. We're just sticking around here to figure out this little crime.
Yep.
I'm sure that's been explained to us before, but like this game goes at like 25 miles per millimile.
Like the silver case. Oh, this is the vaporwave case. I get it. Artistic.
True. Huh. I wonder if I can build up enough momentum to jump on top of that roof over there.
Over where?
Over there.
I don't
Probably
think
not.
you can't.
Okay, but okay, can
Try
I like?
it, though.
Let me try
You
like.
can make it a wait, hold on, before you jump.
Mhm.
There's stairs, right? Isn't that a ramp?
Yeah, but like. There's no
Yeah,
stairs on
but
top of
that's
that
not
roof.
the cool way.
Anyways.
Orange just wants to trick
Nope.
shot it.
No.
It's sick.
It is nigh impossible to do that properly, because I would need to have like started glinting golden crown obtained. Now where's this? Oh, yeah, that's right. We need to find that beach bauble. I don't believe it's
You
actually
considered looking on the
beach.
beach. Oh.
No, like there was something that they found on the beach, and now it's apparently near a bench that's between these nice apartments and these pretty okay apartments. Actually, wait, there's several apartment structures in here. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Things to do. Wait, there's a fast travel point right here. Wait, what the fuck? This place is the green goat sparks a flame. The green goat sparks a flame. Okay. Do I need to find I perhaps need to find some sort of green goat. Let's unlock the fast travel. And I'll save really quickly too. Game saved. Creeping floor, starlight skin obtained. Okay.
While we enjoy the vibes, vibe check. Orange, what did you have for dinner today?
I had lasagna.
Well, that's just like you.
I don't even like it.
Dog!
I'm gonna be honest, I don't like lasagna that much.
Fake it. Never mind, fake Italian.
It's true. Oh, yeah, that's right, Crimson Acid. I forgot about this one.
Crimson? Would you like to be Crimson Acid?
Yeah, this is a girl.
I just wanted to make the opportunity. Alright, carry on.
Hello.
I was hoping you'd come by. I was hoping you'd come by to see me by now, lady. I can't fucking read. I butchered that to help.
Hello, Crimson.
You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit?
I want to, but I have no idea where you are on this island.
Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup there.
What are you doing in the sewers?
And you were gone for 10 islands. Things change. I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you, for a price. I've got something for Starlight as well. A nice upgrade that'll shine a light on some truths. You're gonna need some firmware upgrades to break into all those nightmare computers, and I've got one to sell you.
I'll take a trip to the sewers.
If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode.
Starlight's Function 9 is supposed to be a secret.
Hit with the program, lady. I just set myself to findable. I'll show up on the AR mode now. She's gonna be underneath you. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity.
But yes, in addition to the lasagna, I had like turkey meatballs. Had some nice garlic bread. No, it was actually Italian bread. Salad, and then for dessert we had like this fucking chocolate pie thing that my mom got from the local grocer. Quite good.
Sounds delicious. Bone, what did you have? Wait, oh god.
Alright,
Go ahead,
so whenever
You realized what you were asking into who? And
I know, I was
immediately-
shocked.
Was it chicken with garlic powder on it?
No. Wait, after this. You met that Yuri creep yet? He seems like a bad time. A real bad time.
But it.
Spineless though, you know, Chief. Could that sack of shit actually kill the council? He's got a secret though. You can tell.
Everyone here has a secret.
Don't get smart with me, love dies. So I went to work without breakfast, but I had a baguette in the car, and I munched away on that.
Like a
Like
whole
a whole
baguette?
bag-
It's like, yeah. about
I mean, have you ever
baguette for
had
the
like
day.
a real baguette? They're pretty
Yes.
good. You can just eat them plain.
It tastes like it's not hard. It's soft. Well, the one I had, it's French
We
bread.
know how to make them now, so yeah.
I theoretically know how to make them.
I also had some trail mix.
All right. Noir, subsequently Azure. Dinner vibe check.
We're having Stouffer's mac and cheese.
Nice.
All right. All right.
Nice, tasty family size.
Hey, LD.
How's the investigation going?
It's progressing, going through my suspect list.
The island feels
Good lord. Am I on it? I guess I must be right. We're all guilty until proven innocent when something like this happens, right?
What about getting people to the next island? Anything strange?
I'm still in charge of getting the syndicate off this island and onto the next. Some of us got moved, but the rest are stuck here until you crack this thing. I've done it for 23 islands without a problem. Once the council began meditating, I started moving us. Get a call, do a quick pickup, go through the gates and onto the next island, repeat.
the island feels bad, LD.
Oh.
Oh goodness gracious.
This game's vibe reminds me of Cultist Sim a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Like the lore part of it.
Yeah, you know what? Here, starting from the bottom and going to the top usually seems to be a little bit quicker. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Henry caused the demons to corrupt this island, LD. You seen the dead zone? It's a nightmare rift we're not allowed into. If you're looking for more answers, try in there.
Cool, let's go to the dead zone. Alright, let's go all the way down to the bottom. What do you know about the escape last night?
Read the report, LD? That's all I know. You'd have to you'd have to ask Akiko-chan herself. It's really weird that they throw in honorifics for someone who's Romanian.
Did you see who witnessed to the end last night?
He's usually in his apartment. I heard Khan went to see him, though.
Cool. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
For real, LD? You need to speak to Akiko.
Okay. What about Doom Jazz? Did you see the doctor last night?
DJ said he was in his clinic all night. Have you asked him?
Gotcha. Kiko's alibi. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Sorry, LD. Didn't see Akiko-chan. Have you asked her about it?
What if you
Yo,
should
ask
her-
the
Akiko-chan
actual
about
people you're
Akiko-chan?
looking. Ask the people you're looking for.
What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
Haven't seen
Yeah,
him in a
tried
while.
asking him.
Haven't seen him in a while, LD. I was hoping he'd turn up on my list of pickups last night. I thought it was just taking some time out, but he'd be ready to go to the next island.
The island feels bad, LD.
I guess something bad happened. Have you poked around his place on the mountain?
Why
Nope,
is
guess we'll be
everybody
doing that.
why is everybody just telling me that? Why can't someone just give me an honest answer about him? Jesus Christ.
Go to the mountain and
Look around
find
the
out.
island.
What do you know about Yuri? What was he doing last night?
Glad you're back, LD.
I was talking with him all night. He was my handler for the pickups.
Pickups.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
You know LD, the move to the next island. See, that nigga didn't do it.
As you well know, Bob.
The islands exist in separate pockets of reality, so we can't just hop in a boat trip over there. We have to go through the Paradise Gates, get our transdimensional travel on. Mashiro Heavy Industries built this car to do it. It's the only thing on the island that can go through the gates, and I'm the ferry woman. On the night an island ends, I wait for syndicate members to report to Yuri that they're done with their duties. Yuri calls me, arranges a pickup, I grab them and take them through the gate to the new island.
You were in contact with them all night.
The island feels bad, LD.
Well, there was a time when I couldn't contact him, oh. When we got to the Paradise Gates, I checked in with him to confirm. I can't be British and say confirm, apparently. The warm-up sequence started, but I couldn't get through to him.
Lydia's testimony. An idea why? It's unusual.
It has happened a couple of times before. The reality folding drive sometimes causes it. Just odd it happened last night of all nights.
I'll try checking his phone records at a comms tower. You're a Libby. Where were you at the time of the murder?
Sammy had packed up his bar, so I picked him up. It was his turn to go through the Paradise Gates to the next island. I took him over there, but before we could go through, they locked in response to the murder.
Okay. The logs of the gates confirm this.
Should do. We started the warm-up procedure, but then it shut down.
What's the deal with the warm-up procedure?
You can't just walk through the Paradise Gates. They're connected to another reality. Takes a lot of power to move between different realities, and it's a complicated procedure. The gates need some time to drop enough power in and do the calculations to get you to the next island.
How's that different from just driving around the island?
We're not hopping between realities on the islands, but we can just cruise.
Just a bit of single reality driving, eh?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
You got it. Holla at me anytime you want to go for a cruise, LD.
Suspicions. So I'm skeptical.
LD, what if there ain't no hollaback girl?
You buying this Henry
The
story?
island feels bad, LD.
I hope it's him, LD. If it was one of us, the syndicate could collapse. Kiko-chan found him at the scene. He had a knife in the Vic's blood, right? That paints a pretty convincing picture.
Maybe it's a little too convincing.
You think something else is going on, LD? Conspiracy.
I'm worried it's too easy to buy except the Henry story. What if someone sets him up?
Test me.
These islands are full of power plays. What if this one if exploiting our preconceived notion that the oppressed citizens will rise up given the chance?
That's a scary thought, LD.
Did you have any problems with the council?
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Nope. Me and Sammy are just living our lives, LD. We're not into the politics and scheming on the island.
What about the rest of the syndicate? Anyone come to mind that has a grudge against the council?
This is a dark line of questioning,
The
LD.
island feels bad, LD.
People find out I said anything, I'll get a target on me.
You're an ex-assassin that's cooperating with the lead investigator. You'll be fine. I need your help, Lydia. I've been gone so long, things are weird on this
The
island.
island feels bad, LD.
You're telling me? Okay, because it's you. I've started to worry about a couple of people. Yuri's up to no good.
What makes you say that?
And we'll get into that later. Carmelina is the other one.
That's strange.
The architect? Why?
The island feels bad, LD.
That feeling, LD.
Oh, no, that gave us more to talk
Oh
about.
god, yeah.
Let's talk about your suspicions about Carmelina.
Calm's a genius, LD.
The island feels bad, LD.
The next island will probably be perfect. She'll have crafted a masterpiece.
The island feels bad, LD.
You probably heard... Oh, what if the people that we see in the shadows are the people... Wait, no. Anyways, I digress. You probably heard people talking about Montserrat. He was getting paranoid. He was getting arrogant.
The island feels bad, LD.
For some people, honoring their crafts is enough. Others need rewards. I don't know if Montserrat was in the credit-giving fame of mine.
That's strange.
Slighted genius.
Maybe.
Lydia and Sam's motive. I have to ask about this, Lydia. Do you have a motive for killing the council?
I get it, LD. Just doing your job. Nah, me and Sammy haven't got a reason to hit the syndicate like this.
Oh, fuck. You're happy here.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
As anyone can be.
Has Yuri got a motive for killing the council?
He's ambitious and wants power.
Bullshit.
He hasn't earned it, though. Unearned power is bad news, LD.
Bullshit.
He used to be small time. A shitty little kid, but one day he got buff.
One day.
Yeah, it was weird. Almost overnight he became handsome, got six-pack abs, and started to be charming. His charm's fake, though. He's trying to get his own way all the time. Be careful with him. He's been trying to push his own agenda on the council, but it's never gone well. Montserrat was fixed on his plan, and Yuri wasn't going to push him around. I got a bad feeling about him a while back and pulled some records from the moon database. Here, take them.
Oh boy, records from the Moon database.
Try asking Sammy as well. People get loose-lipped in a bar. So we gotta go to a bar, a mountain.
We're gonna hang out first. Oh!
Sounds like a good time.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
What led you to the life of an assassin?
Damn it, LD.
How come you're asking me about this now?
Bro, are you really asking me this in the void of eternity?
Born to investigate.
Never talked about it before my exile.
Talking about
And now a mass murder happens. You just happen to bring it up?
Shit. Complicated. I had a lot of time to think in the Idlelands.
Not a lot to do up there, huh?
I missed you.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Aw, I missed you too, LD.
Complicated.
I don't like to talk about it, you know. That's behind me. Being an assassin was simple. You don't have to worry about a lot once you get good at it. Find the target, learn the target, end the target.
Complicated.
Love, though, that's complicated. That's why I drive and paint. I always need a skill to master.
Got a new car since I've been gone.
She's pretty, ain't she? Upgraded. Got bored of the muscle car look. Masahiro offered to refit the old girl, but I wanted to change. So here she is. Burn Parliament.
Once this thing is over, we can go driving for real again.
Totally. I hope the next island has roads. The cosmos is fine, but concrete feels different.
Good talk, LD.
You cool if I drop you off at the beach, LD?
Sure thing. Thanks for the ride.
The island feels bad, LD.
LD, I think I have something we should discuss. What
Alright,
else?
let's probe her. Something you want to tell me? Tell the investigator.
The island feels bad, LD.
This is a sensitive subject, LD.
The island feels really bad. For who?
It's about someone on the island, but it might be something you don't want to hear about.
I'm an investigator. The truth is, doesn't care about feelings.
You know, I told you that Yuri suddenly got ripped overnight and he became a new person? What if it was a god that did it?
Can't believe Markiplier offered him this sinister potion.
That's strange.
You mean a blessing?
Deception. Disgrace.
Tss, that's dangerous talk.
Man, it's just her hand. No one else's hand.
Eh,
Hands are hard. Don't insult the hand. Hands are hard. I know the feeling.
the goddess enchanted blue bestows physical gifts in return for devotion.
Feels bad, LD.
Deception by a god is a crime. I don't want to just accuse him.
Don't test me.
What makes you so sure?
He's been going on and on about retrieving her body. She's dormant in the Sahara caverns in the real world. Yuri wants the council to authorize an op and go get her.
That's suicide. Enchanted Blue is guarded by elite custodians.
I know. And there's no way Montserrat would let it happen. I think that's why he's been pushing to get on the council.
If he's been deceived, would he really kill the council? He's not going to be on the new council.
The island feels bad, LD.
What if he doesn't stop until he is? I don't think he would.
I'll keep his suspicions secret, but I'll look into it. Thanks, Lydia. May your spectre gaze upon a star.
And may you reach the moon.
Very informative session.
Yo, who's that in the corner?
Skeleton Man?
Oh, is that Skeleton? Oh, it is Skeleton Man, never mind.
I genuinely don't know how to get up there is the thing.
You start walking.
Fair enough. Let's see. So we gotta do that. There's also the goat lady. You know, let's figure out what the hell Skullman is. I wanna check off like all 1 trillion lines of his dialogue.
You should have gone to Goat Lady. She has the secrets.
You know what? Yeah, sure. You probably do the goat lady. Actually, she does have the secrets.
So what did you have for supper, B?
I had lemon pepper wings and French fries.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, now I want wings. God
Wings
damn it,
sounds
B.
fucking good. I want wings.
You made me jealous. I didn't have wings, but then again, I heard about your day, and now I'm no longer jealous.
Just send me a basket of those wings. I don't care how cold or how decayed they get. I'll take them.
B, please travel to Pennsylvania and gift me wings. I beg you. I'm going to die, B.
With your diet, you're gonna die anyway, honestly.
I will die of malnutrition if I don't have those wings.
God damn.
All I had was salt.
Why did you just not eat salt then?
Because I had to have my salt.
Look, I'll give you exactly 1 jar of pickles, but you have to eat the entire thing in one go.
No, I would rather die.
Wait, you don't want 400% of your daily intake of sodium?
I don't like pickle. Then again, I've never had pickle, but I probably don't like it.
Do you like
So
salt
how
and
do you-
vinegar chips?
I don't know. I don't
Then
know
how
what
do you
salt and
not?
vinegar
How do you
chip
know
is.
if you don't like?
You don't know what a salt and
Pickles.
vinegar chip is? Dishonor on you.
Is this just
dishonor
a
on your
normal
family,
potato chip?
Dishonor on
It's
your
like
cow.
a really common potato chip flavor.
Anyway, every time that my mom said, "Hey, you never tried this food before. You don't know if you won't like it," and I knew instinctively I wouldn't like it, and then she forced me to eat it, and then I hated it.
Yeah, that tends to happen with people when they have like food problems.
Like I have almost every food I have ever been forced to eat that I thought I would hate, I ended up hating.
I've become a bit more open-ended when it comes to food that I'm offered. I think there's very few ones that I'll say no to purely based on appearance.
Like I've only recently been able to tolerate peanuts because of the trail mix they were in. Don't you think it's a bit of a flaw?
What is?
Oh, I just realized I wasn't pressing push button. Allowing a possessed citizen to stay on the island. Yeah, people are all about getting rid of demons. It's one of your main things. You never shut up about it.
It is a little convenient that a perfect weapon would be left on the island and not eliminated.
Good scapegoat as well.
You think that's what happened?
I really don't care. Love dies. I'm just shooting the shit. See you around. He is very fun.
Mm-hmm. Just give me this crystal. Bar knife through the heart. That's the name of the bar? Oh wow, that's a hell of a name.
Knife?
Oh, we can actually like go in there? Oh shit! Hold on a second. Here, let me. I gotta do a little bit of parkour. Hold on. Nope.
Oh man, I can see the polygons on this. After working with
This
a
is a
bunch of
very-
cylinders recently in Blender, I can now see the polygons on the cylinder.
Orange. This is a very dumb question,
Yes.
but what are the odds of you either playing Parappa the Rapper or like Grim Fandango?
Fandango is
sorry.
pretty fun.
I wouldn't mind, because, like, Parappa the Rapper is pretty short. I wouldn't mind doing that. Grim Fandango I could be down for, too, honestly.
It's a pretty good adventure game. I played it before.
I'll
I'm
have to
fairly
remember.
certain
I'll have to remember to get those Pimsleur Spanish courses done. No, I'm not gonna do that for Grimnet Fandango.
It's
I-
not in Spanish.
I'm focusing on it's a Mexican themed game.
It's not in Spanish.
Well, of course it's
Calavera.
not.
Oh, hey, it's Sam Daybreak. Oh, hey, we found the guy.
They're knife
Breathe.
through
There you
the
go.
heart.
See? Oh, he's a different skull man. Oh my god. Fucking waste.
Paladin, how did he
Shut
not
up. Waste snatch.
Should I do it since I am Bone?
I mean, Bone, you've already got plenty of characters. Anyone else want to take a swing at
Alright.
it?
I mean, don't most of us? I mean, I guess Sim only has one.
I have 2.
No, do you want to be
Sim only has
skeleton?
Hey, LD, I heard you were back.
Alright, sure. Remember your Starlight again, B.
Oh, yeah, god damn it. Sam Daybreak, Barmaster. Born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey in AD 999 under the star sign Shadow Zero, pretty sick star sign. Sam took to killing like breathing. He survived on the streets and then killed as a soldier before just killing for fun. Yo, he became a hitman extraordinaire under the banner of Shadow Zero. He met Lydia on the battlefield. They battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of Roz 009. Lydia claimed victory and stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia, and it's
Starlight,
so
are you okay?
Sorry, it's so cute. Refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love for her. Oh. She too had fallen for him and accepted his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refused to commit harm to others.
Starlight is filling you in, isn't she? Have you forgotten about us during exile? I suppose isolation clouds the mind, doesn't it?
Hey, Sam, it's been a while. Nice jacket.
You noticed? It was a gift from Lydia.
She always had good taste.
Doesn't she? Lydia's missed drinking with you.
I missed you too as well. You're the only normal people on these islands.
That's nice of you to say, LD. It would be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't it?
Don't test me.
Cynic isn't a bad place.
It's devastating, isn't? Our friends and colleagues have been taken from us.
Don't test me.
There's not a lot of wailing. There's not a lot of wailing grieving going on.
We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? Gives everyone a different perspective on things.
How is the whiskey blend on this island?
Some vanilla caramel spice and just a hint of smoke. The spice is unusual. The whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. This has been a peaceful island. The caramel and vanilla are in harmony. The spice twists in your mouth and coils and slips between the other flavors.
I'll inquire. What's the whiskey telling you, Sam?
Something under the surface, something that twists, something that has moved between us all. You can feel it too? Anything I can help you with?
Depending on the amount of case files I have, quite a bit of things, actually. Alright, well, hold on a second. Let's ask the important question. What do you know about KHX's disappearance?
I don't think I can help you on this one, can I?
I don't think anyone can.
Did you try
Sam.
asking Akiko? Maybe check out his place overlooking the ocean?
Why
Told you, you gotta go to the mountains. You gotta go get some
give me
evidence.
the option if nobody has anything to say about KHX?
Because
they're gonna-
you can talk to these people in any order you want.
What do
also
you know
because
about,
some of them might be lying.
you know
Yeah.
about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
The dead zone's bad news, LD. If you're looking into a crime from a decade ago, you're gonna have to stare into the hell coffin.
Cool, same thing your wife told me. How about Henry? What do you know about the escape last night?
Not sure what help I can be, LD. Have you spoken to Akiko?
Most of these people
Wait,
are...
maybe ask about Yuri. I wonder if she knows anything. or
Did you
if
see
he just-
Witness to the End last night?
I've got nothing except what I heard at the crisis meeting, LD. He was in his apartment with Carmelina. You should ask them, shouldn't you?
Sure. How about Henry, Zalibi? Is there anything else
Did
you
you
can
try
tell me
talk-
about Henry's movements last night?
You've been to the Desolation Cell yet,
Okay,
LD?
I'm just gonna
Should
start
ask
skipping
Akiko, shouldn't
these. Did you see the doctor last night?
He said he'd been in his clinic, didn't he?
They're like, just because you can doesn't mean you should be
Did you see
asking
the
all
Grand
these
Marshal
questions.
last night?
Akiko? Didn't see her, I'm afraid, LD. You should ask her yourself, shouldn't you?
Yuri!
Try talking to her.
Did you see Yuri last night?
Lydia tried phoning him. You should ask her, shouldn't you?
I already did! That's why I'm asking you! Does Yuri come in here?
Why do you ask, LD? Do you want to know the answer?
It's after my time and Lydia mentioned him. I don't know him. People speak to bartenders, pour their hearts out after a bad day.
He does come in from time to time. We all need a drink, right?
It's just a real ass bar in the background.
I don't trust people who don't.
And we all have our own ways. It can be a dark path, though. Be careful, won't you?
What can you tell me about him?
He's a power boy. All he thinks about is power and ambition.
What can you tell me about the Reapers? He wants to be on the council.
Sure does. Maybe he finally snapped.
Snapped?
All he wants is to pursue his ambition. I voted against him in one of his numerous motions, and he came across the room at me.
Wow, it's real convenient that we know these information, and some might say there's no such thing as a coincidence, but no.
He's angry and impatient. He thinks he's ready to run the show. Don't all young people, though?
Suspicions. Can you think of anyone that would want to kill the council, Sam?
Kill the council? The crime of the century? Of the millennium? I don't think I do, LD. I'm really sorry I can't be of more help. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't they?
I hope that's true. You think Henry really did it, Sammy?
It's hard to say, isn't it? It's a hell of a crime. What do you believe, LD?
I'm still making my truth.
Akiko found him with council blood in his stomach. That's messed up, isn't it? He's clearly a sicko.
That's what I'm trying to work out. Where were you at the time of the murder, Sam?
Am I under suspicion, LD?
IDK. Sam, I'm an investigator.
Of course, LD. We must all cooperate, mustn't we? Lydia had taken me to the Paradise Gates. I finished packing up the bar, spent a few minutes taking the place in. I couldn't have expected to be back here, could I?
What time did you leave the bar?
I let Yuri know I was good to go. Lydia came to get me and we went to the gates. She picked me up about 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates about 5 to midnight.
Any proof?
Nightmare computers at the gates will have the logs.
I'll check them out. What about your motive?
Sure thing, LD. What do you need to know?
Got anything you'd like to tell me?
Don't think so, LD. We're happy.
I'll be a little bit aching. To maybe the other ones.
I hope not. Wouldn't it be awful if we were? Fancy a drink?
What do you recommend, Sam?
How long since you had a drink?
3 million days.
Feel like catching up?
Goodness gracious.
Hit me! Make it a large one.
They didn't even give her any booze in exile.
How about starting with a highball?
Sounds good.
Please enjoy.
Ah, that's a good highball, Sam.
You were too kind, LD. I'm still practicing. This is Dead Nebula's Beyond Horizon, a nice blended whiskey. It has a crisp flavor and a sweet smoky aroma. It goes perfectly with the soda water, and a garnish of mint makes a nice highball.
You've been running a bar for longer than I've been alive. You're a master.
And there's always something new to learn and to improve, isn't there?
You said it, Sammy. The endless pursuit.
It is a curse and a blessing, isn't it?
Creates a restless mind, frustrated by not being able to practice, but at the moment of doing, you are in heaven.
Precisely. The key to a highball is the ice. The ice is frozen at negative 20 degrees Celsius. It makes the ice harder so it doesn't melt. You can enjoy the taste of the ingredients without them being diluted. The ice is cut to provide a tight fit in the glass. Highball has to be stirred gently so the soda doesn't fizz. You stir without the ice moving apart. It chills it nicely, doesn't it?
You always make the perfect drink.
Please, LD, I'm still learning.
Need to go and breathe life back into paradise. Good to talk to you, Sam.
It is always a pleasure, LD. Please stop in again, won't you?
Absolutely. May you always live in the shadow.
And may you reach the moon.
Hey, may you reach the moon, Egabagoo! Oh, it's called bar knife through the back because he literally got stabbed through the back.
Yeah.
That's clever. You got a relic. Okay, let's see. What do we got over
Wait,
here?
which one would you prefer? Knife in the back or a hard underblade?
I don't know. Both of them are horrible, especially one you can paralyze, and the other one is you have your heart constantly being pierced every time it beats.
At least the knife under the heart, the blade under the heart is at least honest at the very least.
That's kind of romantic.
Hmm?
Yes, that you constantly will bleed out from the heart.
What is the
Actual heartache.
heart underblade or their whole situation with trying to kill each other for 2 weeks?
B.
Oh, sorry, that was directed to me.
Yeah.
What was the question? I'm so sorry.
You said that's kind of romantic, and I was wondering if you were talking about the knife under the heart or them fighting for 2 weeks.
Oh, both. It's called Enemies to Lovers. Look it up.
No, I know what it is.
Some are okay, others
Sim's read enough Draco fiction to know what's
I've
going on.
not
God.
read that much.
Dog!
I've not.
Dog!
What's a dog doing here? Roo! Your name tag says Bear-chan. Is that your name? Bear-chan? Roo!
Wolf,
Really expecting I have to treats. Roo, roo.
wolf, wolf.
I'll see if I can find you some treats.
I can't believe Rindy missed Orange barking like a dog on stream. Someone clip it.
What?
Hey, I was also barking.
Huh? I was just doing a little bit of barking, you know?
I was barking too.
Look, I may say I'm a cat
It's
person, but
somebody.
dogs are quite good too. I love dogs.
I have a dog rushing me right now. He's such
I just
a
like
good
animals
boy.
in general. I always wanted to own a
Yeah.
ferret when I was younger.
No, ferrets are great. They're very fun. They will steal your shit though.
Yeah,
That sounds
They
fun
clearly don't
though.
need anything.
It's like, ooh, get a new little scavenger hunt every day, unless it's my keys and I'm late for work, in which case I will strangle that thing.
Like that video of that, I think it was a ferret that had babies,
Don't
and
ferrets
it kept
infamously? No, go ahead.
and it kept like dragging its owner's hand over to the babies to make sure that the babies knew who the owner was.
What was your
Sounds
question,
cute.
Noir?
I forgot by now.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Hey, more music.
Something about ferrets infamously something
Oh yeah,
something.
don't they infamously smell horrible?
yeah. Well, I don't know. Like, yes. The answer is yes. I never found their smell to be like that bad. Like when I was working at the shelter, and we'd occasionally have a ferret, but I guess they also like lived in our cat area. So like, as opposed from like ferret stink to like cat shit, like I would prefer the ferret.
Yeah, yeah, the cat.
Also, I think you can have their smelly gland removed. Or maybe that's just skunks.
The
Wait.
smell adds to the charm.
Also, foxes have that gland too.
A lot of mammals have scent glands. It's just that some of them are expressly horrible.
Hmm.
If
Like
a skunk,
skunks.
if a skunk felt comfortable enough to not smell at me, then I think I've done my job as a person.
Unfortunately, they can't help it. It's like a reactionary thing.
I'm sure.
Well, it's like a defense measure. I mean, as long as you don't spook them, they're probably going to be fine.
Yeah.
What happens if you accidentally step on their tail because you were doing something because you didn't realize it?
Well, yeah,
Yupsies.
that's an accident. Yeah, don't.
That sounds like your fault.
Yo, no, I guess I fucked up
I
and,
can't
and
believe
scared
Crimson
my
is-
skunk.
is-
What am I to do?
It's just victim blaming skunk owners. Irresponsible people who just step on skunks all day.
I'd
You-
make if I had a
Mm.
skunk, I'd make sure that it is loved and cared for and supported with
Aw.
all of its heart and soul and dreams. Not unlike literally any animal or person I would ever appreciate quite dearly.
Coveted loyalty card.
Mm-hmm. You do something nice for me, you get the orange loyalty card. It means I'll die for you in battle. Consequently, it also means I'm comfortable enough to fart in your general direction.
No. Get back.
Now you're seeing
Oh,
As opposed to the fragrant ones.
it's not orange scented.
Well, how do you know? Have you been smelling?
Hold on. To
Checking?
add on to my very good, or very bad, not so good day,
Mhm.
which this is more minor in the grand scheme of things. It was just like a frustrating thing. Like me and my partner went to go on our like short lunch break or whatever, and my good sis had some soda, whatever. Like she drank. My girl got gassy and like belched in the break room, and I'm like, I don't care, like it's fine, whatever. She's like, excuse me, and I'm like, oh, you're good. But then proceeded to do it like several other times, and I'm like, at that point, why did you say excuse me? Like, just shut up.
Get control of yourself. Say it once
Good.
you're done.
God. I was just like, bro, let me finish my food and get out of here, bro. What? Like, why? You are not at home. Relax.
I usually make a point to control my burps and or other bodily functions. I've actually figured out how
Blood
to...
moon.
What is it? I actually figured out how to make it so I can sneeze without making any noise. Or at least as minimal noise.
I wish I had that talent.
Literally just, when you feel like you're gonna sneeze, hold your tongue up and keep your mouth closed.
Just mute.
It basically means you're sneezing in your mouth, but it's a lot less
Yeah.
noisy. Yeah, no, it's well, if you do it right, nothing actually gets in your mouth, so it's fine. It's really weird how that works. Like it never feels gross after I hold in a sneeze.
Ah, here she is.
Oh, here's the goat.
Styling, profiling.
That's a stylish ass goat lady.
Syndicate Idol.
Dude.
Hey,
Good to see you again, lady. It's been too long. Born in the hospital of our martyred goat.
Martyred.
Martyred.
Martyred. Thank you. Goat. England in AD I can't tonight. I'm going to pass
It's
out.
fine, it's fine.
You're fine.
You want me to do Starlight?
Sure.
Born in the hospital of Armoured Goat, England in AD 102, and in AD 1002 under the sign of Endless Moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for the Endless Moon in France.
I believe Crimson was in France.
She exiled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate.
Hello, Starlight. We're in a dark time. Someone's played a hell of a hand against the Syndicate. Bad enough to bring the exile back.
Is she talking to Starlight?
Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson, but
In the head, things change. While you were gone, I got blessed by the gods.
the new look suits you.
It adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble.
What's the
Janae.
What's the A to B to C with the sewer pad?
A quiet place to get away from everyone. After I became blessed, Montserrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol.
Of course, Crimson's the first person to go, damn, this bitch is hot!
Hey, I can't help it.
You can, actually!
No,
Surely
Crimson,
no
only
one's
Josh
stopping
who
you from
can't
not
help it.
saying it.
Someone for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods as best you can, yada yada. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space.
Let's see. How's the market in secrets?
On an island full of snakes where everyone's got something to lose and something to gain. Business is booming. Look, before we get into the secrets I can sell you, we need to talk about your investigation. The judge brought you back from exile. You have their authority and can find any truth. Lady, you're in some deep trouble. Not everyone wants you to punish the guilty. They're going to want you to remove certain players and redefine the shape of the Syndicate for their own ends. Be careful with the powers you've got, lady. So you want to buy a secret?
Let's get some Starlight upgrades first.
How can I help, lady?
Crimson, have you got any upgrades for Starlight?
You come to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers looking for evidence, right? Got an upgrade which will give Starlight the ability to read more of the symbols. Get you into more systems and more evidence.
I do like more evidence.
I can do it for 10 blood crystals. Best offer.
Sure. I'll take it. Visions of Cosmos.
Vision of the
today.
Cosmos! Nice doing business with you, lady.
I can feel it. The cosmos.
You'll need to install this manually, lady, and take a look at your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you'll have to look elsewhere. That's the only one I have. You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is that Dead Nebula knows where one is.
I'll keep that in mind.
I also heard that one of the power station employees found something they shouldn't have.
Cool. I'm on it.
How can I help, lady? Yeah.
Let's see. Considering that I'm fairly
She
certain.
maybe she knows about the KHX.
How do you feel about KH? Actually, no, wait, they want to ask about your alibi. How do you feel about KHX being missing? Oh, wait, that's right. Request means I have to buy it, and I don't have any money left because I spent it all on the upgrade. Alright, I'll come back when I have more money.
I wonder how many blood crystals there are in the game.
May you reach the moon.
Cool.
Yo, they're shredding on that guitar.
Mm-hmm.
They are going in.
So let me see. Did it actually, like, auto-equip
Someone-
that upgrade for me? Or oh, there we go.
Upgrade complete. Wait, didn't
Yeah.
the silver case have a computer voice thing? It's
Kind
the same
of.
computer voice.
You could argue that like Starlight is kind of like meant to resemble Catherine a little bit. The suitcase that you can get in, or the suitcase that you use in Flower, Sun, and Rain, which is allegedly alive.
What?
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
alive.
yeah.
In fact, like the bonus bit that they had at the end of what is it? The end of Placebo that we didn't do. Literally, you see Tokyo like going on the plane, and a character and a mysterious girl named Catherine shows up and talks to him. I don't have any blood. And apparently the reason why Catherine can do any of that shit in the first place is because there's a silver eye in the briefcase. How did they get that? I don't fucking know. I hope the ones of people watching this enjoyed the unsolicited silver case spoilers.
Okay, which game is more confusing? This one or Silver Case?
So here's the thing. The silver case is a tad more confusing, actually, because this is very upfront with its nonsense. Like, the charm of this is that it's telling you literally everything, and telling you all the crazy lore, but it's not explaining any of it to you. The silver case is an increasingly vague series of riddles that tell you seemingly normal information, but it's actually really weird and cryptic and barely makes any sense. Unless you go to the wiki. Or you just pay really good attention, or you play Placebo, which kind of explains some things. But then, of course, you have stuff like Flower, Sun, and Rain, which has contradictory information that actually doesn't make sense in regard to Sumio's backstory. Hi. Green. I found the AC gem.
It's very slimy.
Isn't it always? What's up in this bitch? Oh, actually, music. Nice. Hey, Shinji. This paradise is creeping me out.
Oh, sorry. When the veil falls. Sorry, I was talking with somebody's on Discord. When the veil falls and the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted and the illusion falls apart.
That's poetic.
I'm trying it out. I know you think I'm an asshole. I'm speaking a nice go. It's hard though.
You're doing well.
You're making me blush, love dies. Peace.
Do you have, like... Can you blush? Is it purple when you blush?
Or is it some type of weird color?
That's my favorite thing about non-standard, fantasy skin colors, is that usually the blood is a weird color, so it makes the blush look different. It's like how people assume that Midna has, like, green blood, so her blush is green.
Vulcans have green blood, don't they?
They...
Yes.
Trying to remember. Yeah. Vulcans also have 2 hearts, I think.
Falcons are crazy.
I've heard so.
Just on the other side. I don't remember.
Sorry, I was also texting some people. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Gazing across an endless cosmic desert, drifting through an abyssal sea, dreaming of an antique summit in a monolithic city, overlooking an impossible cavern. All the good shit, you know.
So true, bestie. Thanks.
Over at Los Carcosa.
Oh no, I think I'm confusing them with Time Lords.
Don't
Vulcans'
think
hearts...
Time Lords have green blood.
No, They have 2 hearts.
That's right, forgot to look at the T-posing ghost earlier. Anarchic ghost.
Wants to be an anarchist,
Oh,
or
no
possibly just
troubles.
outdated.
I'm going to assume this is not going to be a recurring character.
No, it's one person.
Will you join us? Join our group of citizens fighting for more power. This is the voice you get when you become a ghost.
Are you aware that you're the only one here? That you're a ghost?
Just another obstacle put in our way by the abusive and corrupt council.
Hell yeah, may death never stop you.
Affected to end the corruption and free the workers of the air fields and deep factory.
Free them? Aren't these slaves?
They are used as pawns in the game of corporate corruption. Spread news. Oh god, my headset fell off. Spread the news for the benefit of the powerful. We must end it.
I'm aware that there are no citizens left on the island.
I'm still here.
Existence is more of a technicality at this point, no offense.
As I was escorted to the ritual slaughter to end this island and bring the next, I made a vow that if there is any afterlife, I will continue to fight.
Oh, Vulcan. I thought you said Falcon. Like,
No.
Falcons were like this weird, crazy...
No, Vulcan.
Okay.
As this is where I remain, I'm here to deliver a message.
And what is that message?
I have evidence of the corruption. I took it from the factory.
I see it.
I was at the farm when the marshal dragged me to the slaughter. They ripped the envelope from my hand and tossed it aside. Please, will you find it for me?
I'm a big fan of running errands for the metaphysical.
Please do. Remember, the envelope will be somewhere at the farm. Please find it and bring it to me.
That definitely narrows it down. Anyways.
That's the ectoplasm and plasma in his throat.
Yeah, forever flat.
Yeah, that's what it is. Their hearts are just in a different spot.
What the fuck you just did?
Nightmare Revival carving obtained. If there's one thing I love, it's a good Nightmare Revival totem. Don't you be?
Remember?
That quick, huh? Holy shit. Understandable, though.
Remember when Star Trek was like, Vulcans every couple years, Vulcans either have to fight someone to the death or have sex or they will die.
Yep,
Every 7 years, Vulcan males and
Every
females
7 years.
experience an overpowering hormone imbalance known as the Pon Farr. Once triggered, a Vulcan... Oh, give me a sec. A Vulcan must have intercourse with someone or the chemical imbalance will cause insanity, loss of self-control, and death. So they just have like a weird heat cycle. Sometimes they can just have sex any other time, but like it's like every 7 years you get that Pon Farr going. You just gotta do something.
Doesn't it have to do also with how they repress their emotions?
I think that's part of it, yeah.
If a mate is not available, there are other ways to relieve the effects of the Pon Farr, like meditation, violence. It just says shock and simulation.
Okay, but wait. So when they say simulation, do they mean like?
Like the Bard.
Oh. I thought you meant like. I thought you just meant like beating your mate, or flicking
No.
the beat.
Oh, probably
They
just
have
give them
the
the
holodeck.
holodeck.
They have
Mhm.
holodeck. They
But
have
why-
all of them, dude.
Wait, did the original Star Trek have the
No,
holodeck?
holodecks didn't exist in that time period.
Okay, so that would explain it, why he didn't just use that.
Oh boy, I'm the ripe young age of 21. Time to go explode my cum into a Marilyn Manson Sorry, a Marilyn Monroe hologram. that
The first
woke you
appearance of
up.
a holodeck technology is in Star Trek the Animated Series, where it is just called a recreation room.
Orange is being horny. Save me.
Doesn't the animated series take place during TOS time period?
It's basically just the original cast,
This is
but now it's a
all
cartoon.
of art. The integrity of the syndicate is the canvas. The knife is the brush. Is it modern art? Abstract? Formal? Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run.
Gotcha. Okay. You know what? I'm done. You know what? I'm not going back to Akiko right now. Let's go talk to this one person we haven't talked to yet, like at all.
Right. Time to ask the question everybody always asks about the holodeck. Do you think it's self-cleaning?
It's gotta be.
Probably.
Nobody wants to do that.
But
Yeah.
why would you? Why like? You live in a post-scarcity world. Like, why would anyone need to do anything inherently?
That is fair.
It's fun.
Like, we just clean jizz off the walls for the novelty
Wait.
of it.
Something is this is my calling.
So, Sim, there was an adult cartoon called Star Trek: The Lower Decks. I don't know anything about it, but outside of it,
It's bad.
yeah, outside of it, apparently being about like the schmucks on the ships. I wonder if they clean it in any episode. I feel like that would be a good episode for
I
that
feel
show.
like that's a joke that they've probably made and probably wasn't very good.
Bone jumps. Bone
The
jumps.
premise
up
of it is kind of interesting. Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say Bone jumps up and down with glee as the characters partake in the cum cleaning episode. His favorite ever.
Why am I partaking in Glee over this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you didn't want to be happy about the cum cleaning episode.
You know what? Yeah, they stole
Usually
my
he's
idea.
bristling with
I'm
rage
very
about episodes that don't have cum to clean.
yeah. They stole my no. They took my idea. They stole it. My pride and joy. My theory.
It's like a secret window situation.
My theory based off their show. They stole the idea. How could they?
First thing they stole the idea from that Star Trek did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I was gonna say. Ooh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
they did literally. If I remember, one of the newer series actually stole the plotline from a video game.
That's
Was it like how is a plot line stolen exactly?
More
Like,
to the
how do you know
point.
that it's not inspired?
really quickly. Sim, what were you going to say before I go talk to this new character?
I was just gonna say, like, the premise of Lower Decks seems like it should be great because there's a TNG episode that's just what's it like to be a rando on the Enterprise, and that's who they follow, and that's a neat episode. Except they tried to also make it Rick and Morty, so it's not funny.
You know, I feel like though if you did get
Or
Dan Harmon, it
interesting.
could be funny.
Nah, he would make it an incest joke in there.
So I don't care. Go ahead.
Dan Harmon does not inherently make things funny. See that one video game?
I don't. I heard that game was good.
Was it?
It's like I saw 9 out of 10.
Looks like Yuri accessed the hidden vaults.
Yeah, so from what I understand, Bone, because like I've looked into this, I've seen a couple of reviews. It's a fairly decent, like it is a very, very, very decent game. It's just that nobody ever shuts up ever.
I'm seeing like high reviews.
Also, I'm gonna be honest,
Oh god, do they actually not shut up?
they don't actually shut up ever.
Because during the trailer, I'm like, man, the gun's talking a lot, but they must just have a lot of dialogue playing because this is like the reveal trailer.
Maybe it's
I
good
think-
dialogue.
Not that much in game.
What's up with the birds on this island?
They're all fake. The island is waiting to die. Our reality is broken.
Be careful, you might offend the birds, Orange. Oh no. And that makes the. Oh god, I just choked. Sorry, guys.
Ooh.
Yeah, he choked on the backward birds.
It feels like I choked on dust.
Also, I don't necessarily want to support that game ever on the grounds that they used AI-generated art.
Wait, which game?
High on Life.
In what way?
Hmm.
They generated a lot of images to apparently put the finishing touches on the game, aka by putting a bunch of like fake movie posters and propaganda posters all around everywhere, which really just does scream to me, which is horrible and bad.
I don't really care that much.
Unfortunately, there was this Nazi picture in the background.
I don't know the details. If I knew the details, maybe I would tune, but I don't want to go off of I heard this or something like that. And that makes the birds fly backwards. That's messed up. Can't say I'm a fan.
That's strange.
A fan of what?
The whole pocket of reality you got going on.
Don't test me.
Thank you for the input.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
What the heck are they trying to do with this pocket dimension?
Are the birds flying backwards?
Let's look into the sky.
Constantly 4 a.m.
There's an incredibly good chance that I'm just not going to be able to see any of the birds flying backwards because this is the Switch version of the game.
That's fair, yeah.
When is it ever this bright at 4 a.m.?
Is it 4 a.m.?
Is it Norway?
Well, no, we're in a weird pocket dimension. We aren't anywhere close to the real world. Regardless.
What if the pocket dimension is located somewhere near Norway?
From what I understand, the popular consensus about that game, beyond the AI-generated art nonsense, is that it's definitely a shooter. It's just not really worth like $60.
I'm seeing a bunch of people say good things about it.
Yeah. Halt.
What do you want, freak?
Oh, okay. To see Carmelina. Is she expecting you?
Test me.
I'd hope so. She should know the investigators on the island. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved.
Test me.
Let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelina. Whatever, freak. Okay, he says the full thing. Okay, cool. It's karma time. Oh, hello! Holy shit!
Architect of the island.
If he asleep,
Oh, look at her little puppo!
She's so
Aw.
cute.
Is that a dog with
Wait,
leopard spots?
is she a Sneeple?
Is she?
I think she's just wearing a very tight
Yeah.
dress. Maybe?
Oh.
Carmelita Silence.
Lady Loved Eyes.
Architect Carmelina.
Camellia Silence, architect of the island sequences.
Her name is Silence. That's wild.
Born to Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer.
Sick.
Her
Rad.
parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family will ever be allowed on the council.
Oh, well, that's a motive.
Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the Mnemonic invasion on the 9th island sequence.
Investigation.
Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak or her little computer.
If the Syndicate need me, I answer.
Beg your pardon?
This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss for all of us, and the Syndicate will struggle to overcome.
Crime is
I will make sure that they're avenged.
do your job.
Your sentiment is superfluous.
Superfluous.
Keep going.
Hmm.
It's okay.
The killer has already been apprehended by the Grand Marshal.
Facts and the truth.
Is it
Yo,
the
her
same-
thighs are thick.
Yeah, damn. Look at this. Actually,
Yeah,
honestly,
did
like,
you know?
all
None of you
She's able to
noticed?
land so
I've
good.
been not
altogether,
looking.
she
this
is
hard.
pretty thick. Like that's a big ass waistline. Honestly, good
She's
for
a
her.
healthy woman.
Mm-hmm. This is a girl who eats regularly.
Do your job.
Don't sling accusations around on your first day out of prison. Oh, the dog got angry.
Wait, Wait a minute, there's been like several day-night cycles. It's been multiple days since I got here.
Apparently not.
Why did the judge choose
Reality
you
is
to assume the
broken.
role of
We
leader?
have achieved perfection.
Temporary leader, don't forget
We have
that.
achieved perfection.
The law still stands. I'm a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind me.
I don't like this.
That's a good motive.
That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't go on the
We
throne.
have achieved perfection.
You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island and step aside.
Any guarantee of that?
Do your job.
Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without a unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. And they will ensure the Wait, isn't the council dead?
Yeah.
So what does it matter?
I mean, they're
Well, yeah,
go-
but the rules.
also the next in the next island there'll be a new council, basically.
Got it right. Okay. Anyways, I'm an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
Do your job.
I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody.
Perfect 25 is coming soon.
The facts and the truth.
Alleged
Come on,
murderer.
Do your job.
Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that isn't there, Erica.
Lady, I've been peeping the evidence. There's some stuff in here that you're not really quite getting. Yeah, and the truth that haunts this island, no matter which truth you may cling
Tell me
to.
what you want.
She said it for me.
What?
She said it for me.
Oh, yeah.
Can I help you with anything?
Investigator, can I help you with anything?
Oh, I bet you can.
What's with
Good.
the dog?
Why isn't one of these options, can I please pet the dog?
Well, that's when you hang out.
Hey, how about...
The-
do you know anything about KHX? Do you know about KHX's
If you
disappearance?
if you don't go check this mountain like everyone's been telling you to,
When
it's
did
a
I see
mystery.
him? Okay, nothing there. Henry. You know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Okay, he doesn't know anything. Tell me to go to dead zone. You know about the escape last night? Okay, speak to her. Alright.
Big Doc.
You see Lydia and Sam last night?
Talk to Erie.
Yeah, okay, so, yeah, okay, you know what? Every time they just say, go talk to somebody else, we're just gonna skip that dialogue. See the doctor last night? Okay, he didn't see us at the clinic, okay.
I beg your pardon?
Yep, mm-hmm.
Haven't you asked Dr.
See the Grand Marshal last night?
Perfection.
Witness.
Desk. Okay, yeah, talk to witness. See Yuri last night?
He's my secretary and investigate. What? Secretary investigator?
I think there needs to be a comma there.
Oh, yes. He's my secretary investigator. It would be strange were I not to see him.
Professional. So that was before you went to witness's apartment.
Yes, we concluded our business for the day and he left to deal with the fairy woman from Celebratory Gardens.
Carmelina testimony. What about witness's alibi? Did witness look like he was in pain when the council was murdered?
I beg your pardon?
You know about his illness. Witness suffers greatly whenever someone dies on these islands, be they citizen or syndicate member. Last night he doubled over in pain, breathless in agony. He suffers so much when there's a death.
What do you know about witness's movements on the night?
Ask him yourself. I went to see him watch the end. I went to see him watch the end of the island. He'll confirm this.
Okay. What's your alibi? Where were you last
I was
night?
with Witness. We just talked about this.
Mm-hmm. You often visit witness.
Not in recent times. Our path diverged.
She's divergent.
Let's...
Sure.
Do you need an alibi for something, perhaps?
God damn. Said it for me. I visited him to watch the last flawed island die.
What time did you arrive?
About 9 p.m. The logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that.
Sure.
I'll make sure I check them.
Investigate.
I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting, sometime after midnight. Details?
Oh yeah, details, right.
Sure.
Are you sure you're with Witness
We have
last night?
achieved perfection.
Yes, a whole night.
You didn't leave him for a moment.
Investigate.
Do you have something you wish to ask, investigator?
Did you leave Witness at all? That was the question!
Facts and the truth are not.
What about when Akiko called him? Didn't he leave the room?
He did leave the room to take the call on his balcony. People leave the room for other reasons as well.
Do your job.
Do you wish for me to recall each time either of us went to the bathroom?
Yes. Excruciatingly so.
Nasty.
How was Witness last night? Anything
Your
strange?
job.
He wasn't happy I was there. He seemed agitated.
That's strange.
How did this behavior manifest?
His mask lets you see more than he thinks it does. Surprise, confusion, worry.
Do you think he was involved with the murder?
He would fall over and die after he committed it. That's not for me to say. I'm just trying to be helpful.
What's your motive? You feel like being rewarded for your hard work, Architect?
What?
What do you mean by that?
I have heard that there's a suspicion that you feel aggravated? Aggravated? Is that how you spell it? No, it's aggrieved. By all your hard work building this island, not being rewarded with a seat on the council.
Craft is its own reward.
I do not require a reward for my craft. Craft is its own reward.
Especially the mac and cheese kind.
Job.
Do better. Are you trying to build a motive for me?
I was born
That's my
to
job.
investigate.
You're going down the wrong path. Titles and power aren't my desires. Do you see the silhouette, this angle, this pose? I'm an artiste.
She's got like Angie energy, but she's not as intense.
Architect, what do you know about the crime last night?
Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting.
Do your job.
Henry broke free and murdered the council.
That's strange.
Oh. Yeah, you can shit. Why does a citizen have enough motive and the ability to kill the council, breaching all the holy seals?
What?
That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there are any questions at all.
Do you believe he did it?
Do your job.
Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly and maybe the next council will look favorably on you.
Crime cannot hide.
Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the council?
Do your job.
Asking such a thing is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars. All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. Can't think of anyone who would commit a crime like this.
That's strange.
You have no reason to suspect anyone in the syndicate at all.
We have achieved perfection.
Why would I? Perfect 25 is coming, and we're on the verge of a new era.
We have achieved perfection.
And the future was bright for the syndicate before last night happened.
Do I even want to hang out with you? You seem very aggressive. Whatever. I want to pet the dog. Can I ask you something, Architect? What's your dog's name? Yeah! What's your dog's name?
Platinum.
Aww. When'd you get
We have
him?
achieved perfection.
This island a few years ago. During an abduction operation, a stray followed the marshals back.
TD.
Have you enjoyed having him?
Beg your pardon?
Of course, what a strange question.
Can I pet him?
If you must.
Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Can we sniff out the murderer?
Can I help you with anything?
Can I help you with anything else, investigator? I'm busy.
They knew.
They know.
They knew. I'm gonna silent
can't
goat walk
shut
with
the
you.
door.
May you reach the moon.
Great. I'm so glad that was like the default option. Can I please pet the dog? Alright, so we got an amount of information from her. Oh wait, we actually have stuff for him now too? Oh shit, okay. I also don't have any fucking money, so I can't ask the goat for any information yet. That upgrade took a lot out of me.
Goat.
Also, where the hell is, like, I swear to God, I ran past like 50 fucking terminals that require you to have Cosmos, and now I can't remember where any of them are. I think there's actually
And
one
find
near
this game had a
Yuri.
map.
There is, I think there's a map, but I just don't think it tells you where any of the terminals are. Does it? Oh, hold on, here we go.
Wait, haven't you been like accessing every single terminal?
No, there's some that require
teleport
you to
to
use
them?
no, not like those ones, like the nightmare terminals, the ones that require you to use
Oh, the
Cos-
other ones. Okay.
Like, there's a lot of those that have, like, require you to use Cosmos, which I now
Well, didn't
have.
they say they're at gates?
Mm-hmm. True. True. What's your parents watching, B?
Oh shit, sorry.
It's okay. I'm just asking. Hey, there's blood. That's right, we never actually looked at the murder scene.
No.
This is the murder weapon Henry was found with. Looks like a combat knife. Clean blade, but covered in blood. Murder weapon.
How's that clean?
Also, the answer is the local news.
Start looking around the blood.
Oh.
All the blood on here is from council members. There are 2 other blood samples here. Presumably from the dead marshal up ahead.
Oh.
The missing piece where Henry was found by the marshals. Akiko claims he broke free at 23:52 and was found at 3 o'clock. Stella can crunch these numbers.
That's strange.
The distance and times don't match up.
That's strange.
He couldn't have broken free, made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and he have got back to the penthouse entrance to be found at the time Akiko claims. Oh. That's a bit suspicious, Akiko. The first holy seal protecting the council building is a pair of 2 high-ranking martial guards.
Crime is rep-
They were killed last night by whoever breached the council building. Time to find some evidence. Oh, what the hey, what, huh? Huh? What? Oh, okay. Symbols drawn in blood. Killed with a knife. These are the martial guards that form the first of the holy seals. High-ranking marshals that were supposed to shield the council from attack.
Oh.
They were in someone's way. Okay, let's run the blood.
What the hell?
What the hell? Is this right? These aren't
The
marshals.
facts and the truth.
I don't know who they are, but this blood doesn't match the ones on record for the marshals assigned to guard duty.
What the hell?
I hope this
What the
isn't
hell's going
Chris's
on?
blood.
Have they been body swapped? Is Starlight wrong? The blood matches the blood on the knife, so either this knife was used or it's been set to look like it was.
Oh,
There are marks drawn on the blood.
got it.
The blood matches the blood of the dead bodies. Looks like they've been daubed with a finger. Maybe some kind of ritualistic marking.
Is this a fact?
Henry has demonic symbols burned into his skin as a result of his possession. These could indicate he was here.
I don't like this.
They've both had their throats cut. The lacerations are ragged.
I need to investigate.
Probably done with a damaged blade. Alright, we got a new case file then. Shoot. Kind of think of it, we haven't looked at the gigantic... we have a gigantic amount of evidence. Oh, I see. We have, like, literal pieces of evidence against each individual person. Okay, then. I don't have any blood prisons. I can't, shit. I can't, fuck. I can't, Alright.
Look, blood.
Hey, what's
Unlock the
this?
fast travel.
Yeah.
Ah,
Got a
it's not
grip.
blood.
It's a grotesque pyramid. I hate when that happens. I was hoping it was blood.
It's creepy and it's wet.
Hey, Shanji.
Have you ever been to space, Love Dies?
Technically, we all have. I always wanted to. I heard the moon's nice and quiet.
Well, strap in. Beyond that dark space.
Oh, I'm yawning again. Oh no. Is that a metaphor or something?
Nah, just hardcore space. This is the second Holy Seal. It's a rock floating through space. You know, the cosmos.
The second Holy Seal's behind that door.
Are you even listening? Yeah, one of the safeguards that killer got through. You gotta find a solution to the puzzle on the plateau to get the rest of the building.
How do you know about the second seal?
Space has a stench. It's full of cosmic horror and existential nightmares. I can smell it.
And the puzzle?
I came to this island through a psychic corridor in space. I got a feeling for these things.
That's strange.
You could just solve the puzzle without any hints.
Sure, why not? Imagine you put a rock in an empty drink can. You can turn the can and feel the rock move. You can shake it and feel it. You learn how the rock moves without seeing it. Man, I am running out of breath. You can work out how to get it through the opening, right? It's like that. But the rock is a dumb puzzle designed by someone who thinks they're more clever than they are. And the can is in space.
So I can just feel my way through it.
No, you aren't attuned. You aren't from space. You can't feel the rock or the can. Speaking of can.
Wow.
How am I supposed to get in through the puzzle then?
Are you kidding me? You're the investigation freak, aren't you? That's what everyone says, right? Investigate!
Think there's anyone else in this island who knows about the seal?
Someone that knows about space. The prime suspect is that Henry guy, right? If he got through to here, might be because of the demon inside of him feeling its way through.
How?
How likely is that?
Hell, I don't know. How likely is anything? If you're asking me to place a bet on it, I'd say it's good odds a demon that came here on a psychic pathway couldn't find their way through.
Like you.
Yeah, like me. And this is key. You need to be one that has the strength. I'm too weak. Henry's demon has got a host, though.
How?
How can Henry survive on a rock in space?
With great difficulty, I'd say. The demon inside him probably kept his body together. Stopped his organs being sucked out his ears.
Is there anything you demons can't do?
That demon's a ball of the angriest psychic energy I've ever seen. You get someone angry enough and they can do anything.
Including keeping someone alive in space.
Why not? Stop being sarcastic. The hell you know about demons?
Don't test me.
I ran the Paradise Psycho unit.
And where's that now?
Sorry.
That's what I thought. By the way, I got a present for you. You're gonna need some help going to space.
That's strange.
A space helmet. Cool.
Figured you wanna breathe and keep it inside your body.
Where'd you get this?
I was poking about around here this morning. It was behind one of those planters, like someone dumped it.
Oh.
You think someone had used it to go through the seal?
Why are you asking me? Get your investigation freak on! I added some heart stickers to it. Makes it yours, don't you think?
Which planter did you find it behind?
The one with the statue. Never mind that. Focus on the big picture. You're about to go to space.
Have you been in there?
Are you listening? My body's too frail. I'm too weak to leave this island.
Oh.
Aren't you worried about what happens when this island ends?
How I'll blink out of existence? If I spent all my time worrying about trivial shit like that, I'd have no time to think about us.
That's strange.
Us?
Yeah, maybe after you save this dump and I can take a long walk on the beach before.
Don't.
Let's talk about this another time, Shinji. And by another time, I mean not in this lifetime.
Oh, whatever.
Cool.
I don't know what I even just talked about.
Let's go into space.
Rad.
To the moon, though.
Oh, that's cute.
Huh? I love looking at attack plateau. Let's use the second heli seal hold.
What a fashionable astronaut.
I've not seen these symbols before. There might be a clue on the island. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a bunch of shrines everywhere that had, like, each of these colored symbols on them, and you're supposed to do them in a certain order, made me think. Oh?
Don't test me.
You press the color button.
I must have made a mistake. I need to figure out what those symbols are. There must be some clue on the island. Okay, but there's also 4 of them? And I assume you press them all at least only once. What if I do red first? Okay, I fucked it up.
Don't test me.
Okay, what about purple? Okay.
Don't test
I'll
me.
try it one more time. If not, I get the feeling that I actually just need to, like, look around the island to get the information I need. Okay, cow. Okay, literally none of them.
Don't test me.
Good to know. Alright, I'll come back later. Let's see it in the rest of this play, actually, because we do have a little bit more to look through.
Oh,
This is a maintenance hatch for the cancer building.
that's
Looks good, has
weird.
been opened. Anti-tamper seals are cut and they get. No, whoa, huh? What?
Sorry, Sana
Oh.
jumped on me.
Ah.
Oh.
Hi, Sana.
I saw no.
The anti-tamper seals are cut and the grate has been pried open. Need a thin tool to open this. There's scrape marks going into the access holes as well.
I need to investigate this.
Was something manhandled through here? Okay, then someone got manhandled. Mandled, if you will. Oh, hey, blood. God knows I need that. I'm running out of it. Oh, what's this? Haunting sculpture obtained. That sculpture's
No one
gonna...
knows where it came from.
That sculpture's gonna fucking haunt me for the rest of my goddamn days. It's gonna be the last thing I see before I die.
Well, yeah, because the sculpture's gonna kill you.
The day I die is the day that they make the Star Trek Lower Decks Big Cum episode.
It already happened, Orange.
It did!
It wasn't the one.
I don't believe you, Crimson.
There was already an orgy episode.
I mean,
What?
oh, there, of course there was an orgy
Or
episode.
was it in the holodeck?
It was everywhere, actually.
Oh, good to know.
Damn, alright.
Did you watch it, Crimson?
To be fair, to be completely fair, Horny Virus is in the first season of TOS. That's not an unestablished
I
thing.
mean, to be fair, also, Cum is very funny.
Ah, the horny virus.
There's also a virus that makes you drunk.
Cum is one of the funniest liquids that exists.
What about piss?
What about Nickelodeon slime? Is it funnier than Nickelodeon
Well,
slime?
I would put that right under Cum. Now, Gap is like number 3, maybe.
Goodness gracious.
What do you think is one of the funniest liquids, B?
Mm. Hmm. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not a liquid. Never mind. Damn.
Oh shoot!
What is the funniest non-liquid B? I'm curious
That-
now. Is that a gas?
That's...
Yeah, hydrogen.
That's
Is
just pretty
hydrogen funny? How is hydrogen
Oh, because it
funny?
makes your it makes your voice super high.
That's helium!
That's
you bitch!
helium.
Oh yeah.
shoot. Oh,
To be fair,
sorry.
you
Helium,
can make
you
some.
uneducated swine!
To be fair, you can make some bombs with hydrogen.
That will make your
They're
voice
pretty
higher!
funny.
It'll make something
mean-
go away.
It is for a second when you scream.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will. Whenever I utter a gasp at the concept of hydrogen making your voice
And of
higher.
course, the real answer was always the semi-solid solution that is mayonnaise.
Oh, you know
Orange, I don't think
you
we're
know,
running out of
you know what's
hydrogen.
wait, you know what's a funny liquid? Mercury.
Oh
Mercury
no!
is pretty funny, actually.
It is. Just don't touch it. You know.
Well, no, then how are you gonna get the comedy if you don't touch it a little?
No wait. Okay. Here's the thing. They gotta put helium in the hydrogen bombs, so that way when everybody's exploding, you hear a cacophony of like really
like
high pitched
birthday
voice
party?
act. Yeah.
I'm not sure how hydrogen bombs work, but I feel like that wouldn't work and might also break it.
They just like
Sounds-
they strap like a hydrogen they strap a fucking helium generator to the side of the bomb that like changes the entirety of like the goddamn it changes the like the general environment so that there's just nothing but helium in the air.
You see, whenever the next war happens, that'll be the propaganda. They put helium in the bombs. And
I'm
then
also
they
entirely
go, "See,
certain
look,
that
they're all
if you-
speaking funny.
That if you just pumped a bunch of helium into any given environment enough that it was affecting everyone, people would just suffocate.
But
You're not supposed to breathe it.
But it'd
You
be
know what?
really
Helium
funny
is-
when
It would
they
be funny,
did.
You know what? What is the
Goodness
funniest
gracious.
gas? Because we got methane, we got
Well,
helium.
I mean, farts right there.
Or-
I mean, it's pretty-
Literally, weed is right there as the funniest gas.
Wait, what'd you say,
Weed.
B?
Weed.
That's not a
Weed does
gas,
make
that's a
people-
plant.
You make a gas.
Well, I mean, it's smoke is a is smoke a gas or is it a combination of tiny solids suspended in
Okay,
a gas?
carbon dioxide is pretty high up there, but I wouldn't call that a particularly funny gas. I think it's
I mean,
up
that's
there,
like
though.
saying that's like is Italian dressing like a liquid or is it like a suspension?
Also, I feel like it should count because you can call weed gas. So
But if
B,
I may,
B, I don't think you're going to
Slang
get
for
your
weed.
chemist degree.
I have not heard that one.
Granted, I don't also have a chemist degree.
but what is it?
Talk to gas chamber, B.
The-
That's not how that works.
I will say the
there's
reason I was
slang.
thinking,
I think it's valid.
I wanted to bring up what is it? One of those green texts. It was like some dude was gonna kill himself through helium insulation or helium breathing suffocation. Yes. And then the dad came in and was like, "Son, why?" He took the thing off and just says, "Life is pain."
What is alcohol considered? Is that like the actual
A
chemical
liquid.
alcohol?
It's a liquid.
Don't you mix?
Definitely a liquid.
Okay, I thought that there was like a chemical. That was like a chemical that you put into a liquid. Is there like what is the chemical compounds of alcohol?
It's 13 parts booze-lamine.
Ethanol.
Oh my god! I forgot you're the first person I talked to!
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, ethanol is a pretty funny chemical, I guess. I don't know if that's a gas.
What do you know about the escape last night?
What would I know?
Do you know anything about the murder of the Martial Guards outside the council building?
I don't know anything, investigator. I wasn't there.
Did you see Witness to the End last night?
I'm aware the architect planned to visit him
okay.
last night. You
How
can
do you
check
know?
with her. I'm the architect's assistant. I arrange her appointments and make sure that she carries out her work without being obstructed by anyone else on this island.
Henry Zalibi. Is there anything you can say or tell me about Henry's movements last night? Okay.
Seriously?
See the doctor last night? Yes. Do you see the architect last night?
I saw the architect before I started my duties with the fairy woman. You should ask her about the time of the murder, though. I was here.
Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? What do you know about the Second Holy Seal?
We don't know about the seal's freak. That's the point.
Jesus. Have you visited the library vaults?
From time to time.
Don't test me.
Don't be coy, Yuri. Expect better answers than that.
I don't know why you're asking.
I'm chasing some leads. The vault contains forbidden texts about demonology. The unit is purported to have possessed a citizen and murdered the council.
It also contains other books. I'm the architect's secretary. She occasionally requires records and text for her work.
So you didn't take books on demonology?
Do the words demonology and architecture sound the same to you, freak?
Enchanted Blue is secured by god hunters in the real world. She is in the pyramids hidden in the caverns in the Sahara.
The Syndicate exists to resurrect the gods. How can we sit idly by when a goddess is in the hands of the enemy?
Retrieving her would be a suicide mission. You're familiar with deception by gods, right?
Like you, the disgraced freak? I haven't been deceived. That's a crime. Future counselors can't commit crimes, can we?
How'd you go through such a big transformation? Enchanted Blue blesses those that she deceives with physical perfection.
You're saying I'm perfect, freak? You like what you see?
Don't test me.
I'm not into little boys.
You're a joke, freak. You're going to fail and go back to exile if you keep focusing on everyone except the killer.
Don't test me.
What if you're the killer?
Is this the brilliance of your investigative technique? Just ask rhetorical questions and hope someone confesses. Judge made a mistake bringing you back.
Your job's to direct Lydia when she moves us to the next island, right?
What do you want now?
When did you direct her to do right before the council murder?
I asked her to take her husband Sam off the island. The end of the island party was over and his bar could be shut down.
What time was this?
About 23:40, I think.
Gotcha. May you see through a
I'm
million
not gonna
eyes.
hang out with Yuri.
Alright, I'll hang out with Yuri.
hang out with this cool guy.
Do you get anything for hanging out with people?
I think like you have to be good enough friends with them to get some to probe them for additional information.
What now?
God, that is such a face of disgust.
You seem to be ambitious.
Is that a statement or a question?
Don't test me.
Why are you like this?
Like what?
Don't be arrogant here. You know what.
I just want people to use language correctly when addressing their betters.
Betters.
I am now secretary to the leader of the syndicate.
Temporary leader.
Maybe. It certainly makes me have a higher station than an exiled freak.
Don't test me.
Titles don't make you a better person.
The lower class often use that argument. If that were the case, why am I in a position of power and respect, and you're not?
Don't test me.
Respect's something you earn. Power isn't always a positive quality.
Platitudes of the jealous.
Maybe life isn't about status and acquiring power.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Goodbye, freak.
Goodbye, Yuri.
What a cool...
That made you better friends.
May see through a million eyes.
I feel like Little Nas X needs to be in more games.
Did you see 10 million fireflies?
Yes.
So I posted another Little Nas X character.
I mean, he also cosplayed that one as well. No, wait. I'm thinking of No Such Thing as Coincidence, man. He cosplayed that character.
In the Discord, and it's Seer from Apex Legends, SEER, who very much reminds me of Little Nas X. I believe he is also a dancer and a singer. I think I don't play Apex that much.
But didn't he do something with League of Legends?
God,
Or am I
Lil
thinking of a
Nas
different
X is
game?
so cool.
Why is that guy looking
Oh, hey.
this guy?
That hat really does a lot. That hat's really cool.
Well, we're probably gonna end this session exactly where we started.
Lil Nas X has done Star Walkin', a song off of the League of Legends World's Anthem album that came out this year.
Good on him. That's cool. Oh, like League of Legends has a
did he
really
do the
cool
world
music
theme?
associated with them. My favorite is probably Rise. Like I fucking love the League of Legends Rise music video.
Rise is pretty good.
Oh, he also made a twerking rhythm game.
Good on him.
Thank
I
goodness.
appreciate that, Lil Nas X. You're doing great for video games.
Doing God's work. Alright, so let's see. We have to talk to these two again.
Put Lil Nas X in that new Warhammer
I thought he
thing
was doing
Henry Cavill's
Satan
doing.
Is there something else, Akiko? No, it's nothing. I can probe you! I need your help, Akiko. No one has anything on Lydia and Sam. Surely the head of the military keeps an eye on people. Fine, Nonorochito. I'm not one for gossiping. This is a time of crisis, so I'll tell you what we know. We? The God Justice Marshals. Keep up. My marshals have told me that they've seen Lydia and Sam meeting in secret at the farm.
That's strange.
Why the farm? Trebui sa te aduni naibi. That is your job, investigator.
You should get yourself together, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, boy. Hold on a second.
Goodness gracious.
I'm glad that rubbed off on you. I think more people should say goodness gracious.
That's a lot.
What can you tell me about the gods of the first Holy Seal? Wait, what are you gonna say?
I was gonna say, where's that meme of things that white people should say more often?
Yeah.
I think that's posted in
We
memes.
it somewhere.
You're barking,
it should be on-
you're barking up the wrong tree.
You know something?
You and what army?
Something that should be on that list too. White people saying "fucking a."
Fucking
No,
A.
I don't like fucking A. I think that one's dumb.
You just know they're about to scrap when they say it, though.
I like
I
Pasha.
like-
Pasha is good.
I like fucking A.
Real
Whoa.
nice.
Newsflash, buddy. Love that.
What about the guards of the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor, my two most trusted soldiers.
How?
How did Henry get the jump on two highly ranked marshals? Is the judge in mock when you haven't lived through hell, Ninochito? A demon's a vile foe. Unpredictable, frenzied, blood crazy. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcame them.
Is she doing like a JoJo pose with that pointing thing in her?
It feels like
hand
it's
behind
kind of
her
like a
head?
contradictor. It feels like it's kind of like a counterpoint to when Lady Love Dies does it, like that one too. Unknown. Demons come from all corners of the heavens. It's impossible to know how each acts or fights. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? Judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword? There better be a stunning reason why you're asking, Ninochito. I'm checking a lead about the weapon used to murder the marshals. Do not disgrace their memory by chasing wild theories!
Test me.
Akiko. Numa Conduns Nebun Investigator.
Numa Condunes.
Here. This sword has seen some use.
Don't drive me crazy.
This blade is nicked. A nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshals.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akiko. Do you think that the knife used to kill the first Holy Seal Marshal was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Wow. Great retroactive voice decision, me. Thanks, me.
Now listen here, pal.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife.
That's rich coming from you.
You're positive about the smoothness of the blade. To be fair, I'm personally fond of Cool Beans. I think that's a great line.
I like cool beans. I say cool beans sometimes.
Yes, Lysis Hirostos. It hadn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged during a training exercise recently. I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records. What rahat is this now?
I don't like this.
I don't think those dead bodies are marshals. This is total shit, investigator.
Don't test me.
Start running the samples. Are you saying... I'm saying Stuttgart is wrong. Little pocket calculator is wrong. Star connects to the Central Syndicate... It's wrong. Why wasn't the
Mumbo would have
maintenance...
solved this murder by now.
True. Oh, just one more thing, Lady Love Dies. Why wasn't the maintenance gate checked before the council entered the building? It was. Several days ago. It's since been tempered with and your marshals didn't catch it. The security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. Did you see the architect last night? You should ask her, Ninochito. You see Lydia and Sam last night? A man's full as the Kiyeb. You know about the second Holy Seal? The Labajou in the cell got through it and killed the council. It's no wasting time and not executing him. You want a vibe? Got a minute, Akiko? You're going to die. Humor me. Do you do anything outside of soldiering? Why are you so interested to know? We're all part of the syndicate. I'm trying to establish a friendship. But I don't have a friendship with a Dobitocule like you. Friends and relationships expand our worldview. They can also provide comfort and support.
Asshole.
Tikalos. Just tell me something about yourself. Do you have a pet?
Villain.
A pet? Fine. 2 goldfish. Wait a minute, I fucked up their voices a little bit. There we go, we're getting somewhere. Caes de Dureros. What are their names? I'm not telling you that!
That's strange.
What drew you to fish? Did you have them as a kid? In
It's
the barracks.
painful?
Because after I was taken in by the New Knight Army, I looked after them when I adjusted to military life. Do you miss those days? War is no place for children, Prost. I did what I had to. What about? That's
Dumbass.
it. I'm done. No more. Goodbye, Nenorochito.
I need to remember to do my Pimsleur Romanian lessons.
Nenorochito. Something else, Akiko? No, it's nothing. Probe? Okay, it seems like you have something you wanted to say earlier. It was nothing, Nenorochito.
Don't test me.
Spit it out, we're both busy. You know something about someone on the island. Fine, it's about Crimson.
That's strange.
What about her? She's gonna be in secret to ask about becoming a marshal. I don't give this information up lightly to Nenorochito. She used to be a fine soldier. She was blessed by the gods for her role in repelling the 19th Island invasion. I only seem to get member allowed to be a marshal. There was nothing I could do for her.
That's strange.
Why are you telling me this? Henry is your only suspect. Henry did it, Nenorochito, no doubt. I'm just telling you that there may be something that would benefit from him doing it. I'll look into it. Thank you, Akiko. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon. See,
Alright, time to
breaking...
skedaddle. Sorry, go ahead.
Now we're breaking down our icy exterior. Anyways, are you fucking kidding?
It's time to skedaddle.
Are you
Let's blow
fucking
this
kidding me?
popsicle stand. I've been waiting to say those.
Did you see Lydia and Sam last night?
Fucking kidding me?
Who the fuck are they?
Did you see the architect last night?
Who?
You
Who's
don't
the
even
fucking architect?
You don't know who the person who made this island is?
I mean, he's probably never seen her.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, he's like a citizen.
Did you kill the martial guards of the council building?
Yes. No. If you say so.
No memory.
Are you beginning to get the hint?
Henry, did you go through the second Holy Seal?
The what?
Wow.
Did you go to a plateau on a barely known planet in space to get to the council last night?
Are you fucking
Can you even hear yourself? What the fuck does any of that mean?
No memory.
You're beginning to get it.
Let's hang out. Let's talk, Henry.
What now?
What is it like living as a citizen on the islands?
Are you fucking
Just swell. Non-stop praying and working.
Could they not get more voice lines?
No,
You were in school when you were possessed.
we all get an education. Most of us don't need it. We're just going to be put to work down in the caverns. Some get cushy office jobs, but the rest of us slave away.
Are you fucking
Maybe you fucks would resurrect your gods faster if any of us gave a shit. Kidnapping and enslaving people really isn't the way to get a crowd enthused about the prospect of reviving monsters from the other side of the cosmos.
whatever you fucking say?
Whatever.
Is that a new thing?
Amazing. Thank you, Henry.
You're better friends now.
We're such good friends, isn't that right, Henry? I fucking hate you so much.
Like
Yeah.
it's either get him to say less things or get more voice lines. Fucking Christ.
Well, this in a hand and band.
Okay. So let's see. This will probably be the end of the session because there's only like 6 minutes left, and the walking over that bridge is it's its own struggle. So we have to ask everybody. We have to ask everybody we talked to today and witness.
I have like completely checked out the plot. Like I cannot keep up with what's going on.
Somebody killed the council. And, I mean, to be fair, we haven't really gotten to who that is yet. We got a lot of clues, but it's not quite piecing together.
Look
What
at
did
all
the
this
council
super hard
do?
yet.
Look at all of this evidence. We have so much
They
of it.
ran the place.
They run the place. Where are we?
Island.
The island.
We're on an island that's
The
in a weird
24th
pocket
island.
dimension. That's in a weird pocket dimension in space that keeps getting rebuilt because they're trying to make the perfect island to resurrect dead gods. And they grab citizens from the real world and put them in this pocket dimension to generate enough energy to resurrect the gods. But then a
Okay,
demonic
so
invasion
that's-
always seems to happen.
So that's what's happening.
Yes.
Okay, because like a lot of this is going in one ear and going out the other.
What if the demons invade near the end of this investigation and it's just the U.S. Navy SEALs?
That'd be pretty funny.
It's just SEAL Team 6.
I'd be not surprised.
You know what? I would take that over have. You know what? No, I'm not. Since Crimson actually is religious, maybe that would be a bit mean to say.
Wait, what?
I was gonna make a joke about I would rather have that over being ruled over by gods, but then I thought, I don't want to be mean to you. Like, and it is a joke.
I do believe in God, but I just don't believe those sinners lying to be priests.
Okay. At any rate, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Good night, everybody. I hope you have a very pleasant sleep. I know
Good
I
night.
am. Good night.
Good night.
Did B already check out?
She already did. She threw you out the door.
Damn. Alright. Good nighty. Nah.